different. Oh, I'm looking at 60% of my CPU. That definitely didn't work. So I'm probably,
For 20,000.
what does it say? To increase CPU, use larger to reduce CPU usage. Okay. So I'm going to come back here and maybe here I'll do 20,000. So you get the idea. You keep going until you can get it down to where you want. Oh, I'm down it now. Jump back up. I'll watch it for a minute. Okay. Yours is going to be different than mine. This machine, I don't think it's running at 512. Anyway, or maybe the RAM doesn't really matter for CPU hog anyways, but 40,000. Say I'm slowly getting it down. Now it's at 13. Okay, so you get the idea. So I'm not going to finish that. Oops, I'm going to kill all CPU on. Great. Okay, and make a note of that. Once you find the options that are going to make it work, make a note of that. Explore memory use resources. So now find the correct command line options for the memhog program so that one instance will use an average of 25% of the memory on your system. Okay, so memhog. So same thing, let's go read about memhog over here. -M megabytes to consume. All right. And I forgot what my, okay, maybe this does have 500 meg. So memhog, what was it, -M? So 512 divided by 4 is like 128 maybe. And run it in the background. And then maybe I could run top, except this sorts by CPU usage. So I will now have it sort based on memory. My memhog ran 26.8. So you hit F to show your fields, and then you arrow to the field that you want to be the sort field. Right here it says S, set your sort field. So I hit S, and now it says my sort field is mem. And then Q to get out of there. So I'm at almost 25%. I'd probably kill that and tweak it again until it was closer. Kill all. Okay. Okay, now we've got to cause CPU hog and memhog to run as a cron job. So I think I have a slide here. Let's see here, where did I go? Refine, remote, cron. Here we go. So you can do cron tab -L to list any cron tabs that you have. Cron tab is the name of the file that has your cron jobs. You don't have to do it this way, but you can specify what editor you want to load cron tab with, or you can just say cron tab -E and we'll get into editing mode. So right here I can say cron tab -E and it will take me, first thing it says, what editor do you want to use? That's fine, whatever. And then I'm in this cron tab file. Let me get out of there. Okay. So this is what the default file looks like. So to review cron, what does cron mean again? What does it do? Yeah, it runs a process or a job every time you tell it to. So let's look at this. The bottom line is the most informative. So you want to specify the minute it should run, the hour, day of the month, day of week, and then the command it should run. So here's the example. So this one runs at the top of the hour, 0 minute, 5 a.m., every day of the month, or it can run any day of the month. It can run any month of the year, and then on the first day of the week, which Monday, I think Sunday is 0 and 7. And that's the command we're running. tar or something. So, how often will this, and this is just an example, that's not the correct CPU hog stuff, and this is not the correct time, But when will this CPU hog run then? Every 13th minute. 1 p.m. So 1:13. What day of the month? Any day of the month. What months? April and September, and then Monday through Friday. It'll run that command. And then to get out, I mean, if you're using Nano, you just get out the same way you get out of Nano. If you're using VI, same way you get out. Let's see. I already showed that. You can always look in your syslog to get some limited information about cron. Okay, here's the other one I want to show you. Just to review cron a little bit, is this one. I have lots of cron jobs running. So this is how I have the graders set up. So let's look at the ones I have uncommented. That's the one I have turned on right now. So system install, when do I have that running? What does /2 mean?
2 hours.
Every 2 hours at the top of the hour. And I'm running some shell script that's located in this path. And asterisk means I don't care what day of the month, or what day of the week, whatever. When do I have DNS running? Every half hour. Well, no, not every half. Well,
Every 3 hours.
3 hours.
yeah, so at the bottom of the hour, so it'd run at 3:30, 6:30, 9:30, 12. So I just wanted to list it this way. I could have done it differently. I could have done a star divided by 3 to have it run every 3 hours. But you can also list them with comma separated values as well. How often is this web grader running?
Every 3 hours, 15 minutes past the hour.
About 15 minutes past the hour. Every day, yeah. And then email.
Every 4 hours, 45 minutes after.
Yeah, I would just try to randomize stuff, so hopefully it's not doing 2 things at the same time. There's no guarantee that it's not, but. And then I have all these other ones commented out, but the important thing to remember, you can list a single value, you can list multiple values separated by a comma, you can list a asterisk divided by 4 or some number to have it run every 4 hours or every 2 hours. Yeah, I do have this. So, what does this do if I put it at the end? Yeah. Send it to the black hole.
So that instead of like making the .out file, it just type it to that multiplicator, right?
Yeah, and there's no output, or there shouldn't be any output for memhog or CPU hog. But I'd be okay. If I was running it, I probably would put this at the end of my command in my cron job file. So just in case there's any output, it sends it to dev null. Because yeah, because if some process has output, if you don't have it sending it to a file, then it's going to send you an email or clutter up some other place. Usually it tries to send you an email saying, hey, here's your cron job output. And yeah, let's see, anything else there? So I have a bunch of cron jobs. Any questions about cron? Let's see what else we have to do. That was those. Okay, let's finish talking about this assignment for a second. Create a directory on your system named /bloat. So mkdir. Make sure you do a / in front of it. Don't do a tilde. Don't ignore the / or it'll create it in your home directory. In this directory, create files and directories such that the total disk usage for the directory tree is as close as possible to 128 megabytes. Yeah, really, the fallocate command, you can do it with one command, and it'll create one file that's 128 meg. And that's fine. I think that's easy enough. There's other more complicated ways, but I like to file allocate. Okay, additional exercises, SSH into your machine. Use the PS command to find the name of the grandparent of your login shell. Now when I say grandparent, what does that mean?